What if I tell you that you have clicked on one of the best video out there on one of the best system made ever that works on 100% automation, that has a consistent profit making since last more than 1 year, have so many client testimonials, have all the proofs, my FX book and the backtest data that clearly proves that this is one of the best 100% automation system made out there that I am using personally on my real account as well. And I'm not going to ask you to believe me just because of my words. I will show you every single thing. Then you have to decide by the end of this video on your own whether this system really serves your purpose or not, because I'm sure it does. This is solution to all of your trading problems, emotional errors, not being able to manage the risk. This is the solution to all of your problems. Welcome to TP Buster V6, the new generation of profit making from Forex consistent. I'm sure you have seen the client testimonials at the very start of this video. So without much further delay, let's start this video. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you have seen so many fakers out there who promises good returns with their EAs without any proof, totally using on demo, no consistency, just 1 week of results and they start showing you Lamborghini, $10,000 to $100,000. That's why I want you to see a complete backtesting, see the live performance since last 13 months of consistent profits, real client testimonials, and see for yourself how the system actually looks like and how it works. TP Buster V6 is a 100% automated Forex trading system that works for you 24/5. Once it's set up, the setup takes hardly 1 or 2 minutes. Then it starts working for you automatically and start creating consistent profits. Now let's look at it one by one, starting from the proof number 1, that is client testimonials. So these client testimonials you have seen already at the very start of this video. These are our clients and the user feedbacks who are using TP Buster and making profits consistently. Now, every single time we find something that can make our system even better, we create a new version. So this time we have created a version which is called V6. Now, let me show you the history of the entire system via a live track records proof on my FX book link. Okay, so you can see this is a track record verified and trading privileges verified my FX book record. Now, my FX book is the #1 most trusted website in the entire world, which can help you understand a trading system with all of its parameters very well explained. Okay, now once a creator verifies these trading privileges and the track record, that means we have used the read-only password of the MyFX book into the broker's system so that MyFX book can completely verify whether the data shown here is real or not, because there are some people who use fake brokers. They have settings with the broker to get the loss entries deleted so that their systems looks good. So if you want to know whether a system is really properly verified, just please make sure the track record and the trading privilege especially is verified. Okay, so this is a completely verified system. So that means there's no chance of manipulation. Whatever you're going to see is actually how it performed. So you can see we started the system with $5,000 on 8th of June 2025. And since then, you can see our system has created almost 384% return in last 1 year. You can see the maximum drawdown is like 21.5%. So you can see our balance now stands at 24,222 in almost 13 months of its functioning. $19,222 profit in almost an year, you can say. If I show you the win rate, you can see the win rate is like 82%. Now, by the way, this MyFX book link is also in the description if in case you want to verify yourself, if you want to see. See, the profit factor is also 1.45. By the way, I have a MyFX book video tutorial where I have explained all the parameters of the system. So you can see that video as well for more deeper explanation, because this video I'm going to explain a lot about V6 version as well. I will explain you everything about how much return it generates per month, what is the percentage return, what's new in the V6 version, what is the average drawdown, on which pair it works, on what time frame it works, how to set it up. By the way, how to set it up will be a separate video, and all of these things I'm going to explain you in some time. Okay, so make sure you are into this video. Now let's see a little back testing. Okay, so I have shown you the client testimonials. I have also shown you the MyFX book verified link, and now it's time for me to show you the back testing so that you can understand how it's working. See, market is quite crazy this particular year. Since this year started, market is acting so crazy, but our system is performing really well even on a crazy market. You can see in the last 1 year there's so many wars. Israel, Gaza, US and Iran, and Russia, Ukraine, Thailand, Cambodia. So many wars in the last 1 year. The gold was like going crazy, up 6,000 pips, crashing 4,000 pips. Our system has all the risk filters, all the risk out there in the market that I have found in my 15 years of trading experience. We have including all of those filters into the system so that the system automatically stops itself if the volatility enhances, if there is NFP, if there is CPI, if there is FOMC. By the way, going to explain all of that in some time. Okay. Now, this back testing, you can see this back testing. We tested this on a $5,000 account. By the way, the minimum balance that you need is not 5,000; it's just $500. You can even start with $400. Of course, even with 250, but of course the risk enhances. So we recommend $500 minimum. Okay, so we did this testing on $5,000. We did this back testing from 1st of January 2026 to 7th of August 2026. So you can see in this just 7 months, the account got 220% up. So we started with $5,000. You can see the profit made was $10,444. If you talk about the accuracy of the system, it's somewhere like 82% as MyFX book was showing you, or 85%. So 82 to 85%. The good thing about our system is that our system does not catches the falling knife. Our system does not try to stop the rocket that is breaking the escape velocity. Our system basically trades with the trend, and the basic principle of technical analysis is trend is your friend until it bends. So our system trades in the direction of the trend. For example, let's say the trend of the gold is to the upside, so our system will only look for the buy side trade. It will only buy, and it will do scalping. It will keep on increasing your equity so that whenever there is some slight drawdown, it can manage that with enhanced equity. So that's why you see our system is working crazy good every single month on all of the market conditions since last more than 1 year almost. It's like 13 months already of consistent performance, and you will hardly see any system out there in the market which is having a consistent long proven history. You see the client testimonials, so people are doing really good. See this graph that is going completely to the upside non-stop, right? So this is how the system actually works. I also show you one of my clients. You can see he started with how much balance, and you see the balance right now. So this is the power of TP Buster. And every single time you find something new, you find a way to make it even better, we bring up a new version. So in a bit, I'm going to talk about the features of the V6 and why V6 will create more profits compared to V5 and what's difference between the V5 and the V6. Okay, you can see here on the screen, this is how the system is set up on your VPS. You just download the broker's terminal, you set up the file that is sent by us, you set up the file. Once the file is set up, you have to do some little settings. So in V6 version, I explained you what is the difference from V5 version. I'm sure you were waiting for this part, okay? And after this, I will tell you how you can join the system. So let's click on the expert list. This is MT5 terminal, by the way. Let's click on the properties. So you can see, friends, here is that in the V5 version, the system used to trade with right from the very start. It used to trade from the lot size that is set up. For example, let's say you have a $500 cent account. So what you will do, you will set up a 0.10 lot, right? So your very first lot will be 0.10, second trade will be 0.10, and that's how the system will trade on the basis of mathematical calculation based on the very first lot that you have selected. So in V6 version, what we have done, we have changed the very first lot. So very first lot will make bigger profits because we realize that 35% of the trades actually ends with the very first lot itself. So we wanted, see, we enhanced safety to the great extent with the V5 version. Now it has become even safer. But then we realized that the profitability was bit reduced because of increasing the safety lever, So what we have done in the V6 version, we have increased the profitability as well. So the very first lot, the 35% of the trade that ends only with the very first lot. So the very first lot will now be making double the profit. So the very first position load will be 0.02 by default, and then the normal load size that you select will be 0.01 by default. Getting my point? So what will happen basically? Let me explain you a little bit. So your very first trade will start with 0.02 load, because 35% of the trade ends in profit with the very first load itself. So to double up the profitability, we have doubled the very first load, and we found it to be exactly the same drawdown factor. Okay, so now the profit will be doubled with the very first load, and then starts your initial load size 0.01, 0.01, and then we have added a cycle in such a manner that the load will not multiply like crazy. The load will multiply based on a proper risk management system. Okay, so the very first position will be 0.02 by default. If you want, you can make it 0.03 also, depending on your account equity. Now, before taking any action, just make sure you discuss with your financial advisor. Okay, if you want to contact us to know more if something is missing in this video, let me know in the comment section. I would love to read your comment section so that I can reply, or else you can see the contacts below or in the description. You can contact us. We will also be helping you. Okay, after that, we have added a new option in the V5 version, which I will be explaining you, because we are carrying that risk management system also in the V6. Okay, so in the V6 version, we still carry a system where this system will automatically close all the trade if the equity reaches to, let's say, 50%. For example, you set 50%. So that means whenever the drawdown reaches to 50%, the system will cut down all the positions and save the 50% equity. Okay, by default, we keep this option as false, because this is not needed actually. See, the average drawdown of this system is only 20%. The monthly return of this system on an average is like 30% per month, and it is delivering that return for quite long period. I have already shown you the long history, because people do not have long history. Okay, then this feature is activated, which is called maximum drawdown. See, you fear your 100% of your account is gone just because you are using some faker system, right? Now, with our V6 system, the system controls the drawdown. For example, the average drawdown is 20%. If the average drawdown goes above 20%, reaches to the 30%, the system will automatically stop trading further and won't book any loss. It will hold the trades with 70% of the equity margin, so that as soon as the TP hits, say, very same day, the very next day, or within a week, ends in profit, the system will start again creating the profits once again. So we have that risk control. With 30% of the equity, it will stop, it will carry with the TP, it will keep on holding with the TP in your VPS, and then when the TP hits, ends in profit, start creating the another streak of profit. So that's our risk management filter. And not only this, my friends, with my 15 years of experience, we actually know when market changes the trend. So what we have done, we have included all of those dangerous time periods. We have excluded all those dangerous time period out of our trading system. So you can see we have a really good calculation based on day to day. We know exactly on which day we have a midweek reversal. We exactly know when the market actually opens gap up or gap down. So we have bypassed all that dangerous time period for forex traders, for gold traders side. So we have done all that already. We have also bypassed all the reversals, midweek reversals, month-end reversals, month start reversals, all those NFP, CPI, FOMC, to name a few. All of these are bypassed. Now, I cannot disclose too much in this video, because not everyone watching this video is interested in making consistent profits on full automation without spending months and years in learning so many complex concepts like ICT, SNC, and GX, not making any profit, because they are not actually working on the biggest problem, and that is emotions. Emotions will never let you make money with manual trading, and that is the fact. So it's as simple as that. You just click on the algo trading option, and then the system start working for you automatically. If you want to know the more about the system, we have the handles below. You can contact us. We will be very happy to help other fellow traders make profits out of the long experience of us with the trading. We have lost a lot for years, and then we had years where we found out how to actually create profits with trading on 100% automation. So today I live my life of absolute financial freedom without bothering anymore about looking at charts, trading manually, because I have done all sorts of errors, emotional trading disaster, fear of missing out, revenge trading, emotional trading, and I know that you are also dealing with all of this BS. And believe me, there is no way you can come out of the emotional stress. See, even if a system, feels dangerous to you. At least with the system, there's a high probability of your account being double, triple, 4 times, or you taking your capital out. But what about the manual trading? You trade and on the very first day, it's 100% drawdown. Of what use? Is not it's better having a system that is having an average drawdown of 20 to 22% for last 13 months than having 100% drawdown trading on your own? So is TP Buster V6 is actually worth enrolling for? Honestly, I want you to make that decision. I have shown you the back-tested data that proved the 200% return. I have shown you the live MyFX book track record verified tracking privileges verified result that proved that in our system, in our account, which you can see on the side as well, the $5,000 is now $24,000. I have also shown you the real client testimonials of the user feedbacks of the people who are actually using the system. I recently connected this on one of my real account as well, and you can see the 10% return is achieved already in a week. If you want to know more about this system and want to see the latest updates on this system, I invite you to join my Telegram community. In this community, we post the testimonials and all the updates about the system, anything like offers, everything is there. So I invite you to please join the Telegram community. If you have already decided that you want to know more about this system, then you can contact us on these handles below. We would love to tell you more about the system. My team will help you understand this system in full detail. I suggest you to do your research, contact your financial advisor, look at the proofs and evidences, and if after seeing all of these proofs, you believe TP Buster V6 is one of the best Forex systems out there working on full automation, you know here to contact. And contact us details are also in the description. I am Sid and I will see you in the next Power Pack video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon up, subscribe to this channel so that you can see my next Power Pack video as well. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Happy trading.